Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on, stop moving. Hey, y'all. Hey, Desperate. I don't know why I keep putting these headphones on because I can't even hear myself talking. That's why I have to ask y'all, can y'all hear me first? Is that a yes that y'all can hear me? Okay, I see you, Angie. Thank you. All right, who we got in the chat? I see Miss Desperate Sacrifices. Hey, she say hey SD. Hey, Miss Erica J. It sounds like Serenity. Hey. Yep, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if you will. She said, can't wait until we get into the topic tonight because I feel like what we know is only the surface of what is going on in that church. Listen, when I tell y'all I have been looking into this all day long, every chance that I got, I was on the internet just looking and it just led me to page after page after page. It was crazy. Hey, hey, Noel. She says, I can only imagine what we don't know exactly. Exactly. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Let me make sure I got my feel like it's gonna be running slow. Hey, Shar. Hey, Auntie Mo. Miss Jessica. Hey, how you doing? Make sure y'all hit that like button, that share button, subscribe button if you like. She said, yes, we can hear you. Cool, cool. Hey, Miss Lex. I always say Lex because I don't want to mess your name up. Top Flight, how you doing, girl? I be trucking. Hey, Kuana. Miss Tasha, how you doing? Waverly, how you doing? Miss Nikki Love. Say they all connected. Mm-hmm. I ain't put on. Y'all see, I just put my hair to the back, put my glasses on, said let's roll with it tonight. Cause yes, I ain't want to be too late because I don't want to be too long on live either. Miss Jessica say I'm here for this is a mess in every which way. It sure the hell is. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this start working all of a sudden. But I really need it to work so I can hear. Hey, Melinda, Miss Karis. How y'all doing tonight? Okay. Still can't hear nothing, but I don't know. I think these are officially broke. So I'm gonna just have to keep it pushing, y'all. I got me some more coming. Cause I can't hear a thing, but that's my way of hearing what y'all hear. But anyway, hey, Lady D. We got Miss Coins in the chat. And shout out to my mods. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the members of the channel, all the detectives in the chat. Okay. We got some investigating to do tonight. We want to make sure that we get what we can off of Kenneth's Facebook page. Okay. a little bit about Kenneth. For those that don't know, may not be aware of what's going on, you haven't hit any other panels, I'm going to give a short description of who Kenneth Mitchell is, the so-called evangelist. Okay. He, yeah, I see the emojis in the chat. Hey, Coco, how you doing? Okay. So Kenneth Mitchell the other day did an interview. Miss Parker had him up on her channel. He did the interview and he said a lot of things. We went into a lot of what he said on yesterday's live, but I think we might have went on his Facebook page a little too quickly without really getting a good look at some things. Okay. So what we're going to do tonight is do just that. Okay. Because all details matter. Okay, when we are investigating this shit going on with our children, we got to pay attention to all the details. All of it help paint a bigger picture and connects to a bigger puzzle. Okay, that is how I see it. Now, Kenneth Mitchell claimed that he say SD, he did a live. Yeah, he did do a live the other day. I heard him talking about Easter or something like that. I didn't even listen to the whole thing. Okay. I just listened to a few minutes of that live that he did. But again, like I say, we want to make sure that we're gathering enough information before they start taking this shit down. Because I believe we own to some shit. I believe we are on to some deep shit. Okay. So he claimed that he dated Florentino when Florentino was about 18 and he was 26. And, they had met on the chat line and what? They had met on the chat line and that everybody knew that they were indeed a couple and that he had moved to Ohio with Kenneth. And, Annette had no problem with it. And yeah, he was able to have his way with Florentino because he viewed Florentino as an adult. Okay. And it seemed like he had no reason to hide anything about anyone he dated and how he went about it. He had nothing to hide. Okay. So let me see. Let me go to my other page. Make sure I'm checking the comments. They support the host. Yes, thank you, Angie. Hey, Angie. Oh, child. You say that's exactly how he came across, right? Like he is nothing. It didn't matter to anyone. Nobody had a problem with it. That's just what he do. He also claimed to have been very close to Vari and Naziah, which he said he had known Naziah since she was a car seat baby. Okay. And that Naziah and Vari spent many weekends and weeks at his house when he was in a relationship with Florentino. He claimed he was staying in Highland Park, Michigan at the time. Okay, so that's like right outside Detroit for those that don't know. He claimed he wasn't in Ohio at the time. He was still in Michigan at that time. But my thing is, what was you doing? Why? Why was Annette or even Lady at the time sending her children to go be with a gay couple for them to watch for a week at a time, weeks at a time, and on weekends? I don't understand that for the life of me. Okay. I'm gonna get to the chat, y'all. Hold up. Yes, thank you. I see the super sticker. Thank you, Miss Erica J. Shout out to you, detective. Okay, so I'm getting ready to pull up his Facebook. We're going to start at the bottom of this Facebook page. Okay, the bottom of the photos. As long as my computer act right. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to get through this as quickly as possible, but we need to investigate these pictures because Mr. so-called evangelist, okay, which ain't really no evangelist. He just using that as a way to get to children, okay. He loves to take pictures of things. He loves to take pictures of time, you know, who he's dating, what's going on, just random pictures. Seem like random pictures. They seem like random pictures, but they really ain't. They really are not. They leading us down the road, okay? Hey, Carla. Jessica said she said the same thing. Who does that? Yeah, like what? And we look, we gonna get to all that. Say he probably bothering Vari. He probably was. He probably was. And I'm about to show y'all why I believe that why he's saying that Vari came to him and supposedly had said that he was having some sexuality crisis going on. I wonder why. If that were the case, I wonder why. What were you doing to him, Kenneth? Huh? What was you doing to him, Kenneth? Because you ain't no evangelist. Brittany said, but in that same breath, he said they was only together 3.5 years. Lie. That's a lie, Brittany. Say, I don't believe nothing come out his fat ass mouth. I don't either. And I'm finna show y'all why, because we gonna deal with the facts. Okay? This the shit that he got on his motherfucking page. So let's get into it. All right. So as y'all can see right here, that we at the bottom of his photos. Okay. Let me get that off the screen so y'all can see as much as possible. Okay. Now, and y'all know he loved to groom the ones that's real slow, the one that get the checks on the 1st and the 3rd and the 15th or whatever the hell. He loved to deal with them kind. All right. So keep that in mind. Okay. Because this gonna lead us to a whole another group of people. Okay. I don't believe he met Florentino on no damn chat line. He ain't meet him on no chat line. Look at these pictures. Who y'all see? Huh? Who do you see? You got him right here. You got him with some other slow ass nigga right here. Say my search is over. My lifetime partner is here. This what he love to tell motherfuckers. They my lifetime partner. I found the one. You slow ass. This motherfucker pissed me off today. He really did. He really did. Let's zoom in on this clown. Look at that. Look at it. Say I messed up a good friendship trying to make it work or whatever he said. What did he say? Let me go back. Trying to make it more. Okay. Next. That was back in 2009. Now pay attention to these dates. Ugly. Say love of mine, keep your hands off. Okay? 2009 again. He loved to keep souvenirs of his groomees. He loved to keep souvenirs, and this is where he put them on Facebook. Right here. Like an idiot. This is what he love to do. We got a November the 10th. That'll go that 111 again. All right. Now, this was somebody he was dating. I don't know who this lady is, but look who we have here. Look who we got there. Am I moving too fast? Come on now, computer. Stop. Don't play. Amazing. Say, hey, Richie. Did I miss somebody? Regina. Hey. Y'all don't tell me it's a froze up. I know you fucking lying. Better switch it on over. Say that picture not changed. Yeah, I just stopped it. I don't know. I'm gonna pull it back up. Let's see. Otherwise, I might have to switch my whole little setup right here. Go to my phone. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So let's see if it'll work. You say it's still on him, yuck mouth. She said, I have a strong dislike for individuals who take advantage of vulnerable people. Yep, as a matter of fact, I take it very personally. This shit is sick, y'all. It really is, Nikki. It's so sick. And that he know exactly what he's doing. He know exactly what he's doing. Let me zoom out a little bit so y'all can catch that date. So this is November 29, 2010. Florentino had just turned 18 at that time in November because Florentino's birthday. Let me get his birthday for y'all. Florentino's birthday is 5/9/91 or 92. So he's like 32 or 33 right now, if I'm not mistaken. So this was in 2010 of November. So that means he would have just hey Virgo White. He was just barely 18. Okay. Let me go back. And then the very next picture that he uploaded, it was Florentino again in the vehicle. Oh, you say he 31, not 32? Not okay. So in 2010, how old was he then? In 2010 in November, how old he would have been? But peep what he put in the caption over there. Can y'all see that? Or is it too small? Right here. Now, mind y'all, he said he dated. Kenneth said they broke up in 2013, but they was together for 5 years. So if they broke up in 2013, which would have been about 3 years after this photo right here, and he calling him his boyfriend, that means that he was definitely under 18. Correct? Say how if Shannon and Marquita 31 or 32. Somebody said, according to what the numbers that I found, he is. If he's any younger than 31, that's even worse. The whole point is he was under 18. He claimed that Florentino was 18. Okay, we're not going to focus on if he was 31, 32, or 33. Anything under 30, he was under 18. Get what I'm saying? So you're right. He would have been even younger. According to Google, he was born in 91 or 92. That could be a lie because I think Shannon and them is like 33 or 32. So he's younger than them. So he could be what? Between 29 and 31. But that will further prove the point that he was definitely and indeed underage. Say, I kind of miss those days. Who knew that forever would end so soon? 111 is up there again. And this is Florentino in his car. Okay, the twins is 33. Right, Coco? Is he older or younger than the twins? I thought he was younger than the twins. Either way it go, y'all, look at his face. He got a baby face. Some of y'all saying 33, some of y'all saying 31, some of y'all saying 32. I was under your impression that he was younger than the twins. Say this nigga lied and the truth is not in him. Some say he thought he was older. Okay. If he was born in 91, he would have just turned 19 in 2010. Say older than the twins, I thought. Okay, some saying older, some saying, okay. Let me show y'all what I got and what I found on Google. I was under the impression that the twins was 32, 33. Not him. Okay. Go back to my paper. He turns 33 this year. But remember, Shannon said at the hearing last year that she was did she say 31? Well, I feel like she said 31. $32, $33 is what I got. $32, $33 is what I got, y'all. Okay, right. Okay, she said 31. And y'all saying that he's older, so maybe he is older. Maybe he is older. So they look older than you? Okay, I just want to know the correct age. $5 years before 2013 is what? That's what I got, Sunshine, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Okay, so we'll say he's 32. Okay. Okay, so he would have just turned 18. Okay, he would have just turned 18, which is what Kenneth said. Okay, do I believe that he started talking to him then? No. Why? Because he uploaded this picture of him when he graduated that same year. If he met him on a chat line, it was definitely before he turned 18. Be 33 in May. Right. Right. I got that. I got that. Because I was right then about his age. Okay. But the point here is, y'all, why did he upload this? Why did he upload Florentino's graduation photo? Get me? I mean, really think about that. I don't believe he might not have even met him on a chat line. He could be lying even about that. Okay. And it was his boyfriend at the time. I feel like he waited until he turned 18 to make it official and public. But I think he was around them kids way before he claiming he was. Right. He graduated in 2010. That's what the photos say. He did that because he was probably proud, even though it was posted in November. He couldn't have posted it any sooner than that because it would look suspicious. That's just what I was thinking. Okay. This is my disclaimer too. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is my thoughts. Okay. My beliefs. And we're just here to investigate. Okay. So then I went through most of these, at least 98% of these photos. Okay. He got a lot of men on his page. A lot of them. Now, this is the picture that I have on my thumbnail. Now, y'all tell me if Florentino look like he 18 or do he look like he about 13? 13, 14, 15. Y'all tell me. Let me see if I can move my bubble. They say 15-ish. Okay. You said they met at Sunday freak offs, okay? Now, if he look about 15-ish, I don't give him no more than 16 right here. No more. Then that means Annette knew exactly what the fuck was going on, didn't she? She knew. And if Kenya said that she was at Annette's house and that big motherfucker right there said, and she said he had his ass tooted up in the air and his face down on Annette's couch. And she claims she don't go over there that often, but she just so happened to see his ass tooted up on the couch. Can you imagine? I wonder who the fuck else knew about this motherfucker. Because now I'm side-eyeing every fucking body. This don't make no goddamn sense. He just is happy or comfortable. Look at Annette ass. The big ass red shoes she holding. Look at her. Just offering her children up to these monsters. She allowed it. Yes, she did. You mean to tell me nobody knew? Yeah, he look about 15, Miss Jackson. Regina. I think I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sunshine said he is so big and nasty. Ain't no way that big ass man will be around my son, let alone dating him at that age. She was auctioning them children off. Because all she care about is a coin. That's it. Say how they just know all of this and walk around like it's normal and okay. Like I'm blown away. I truly am. Look at his ass. Smiling. Big belly. Nasty. You say you wouldn't be surprised if he gave her money? That's why he was grooming them at this age. And it could have been before this because this is the only photo we got. This was in 2012. I don't know. He looked young to me. It say it was uploaded in 2012, but he looked young to me. He could have waited to upload this. Hell if we know. She was giving them kids to any and everybody, Jessica said. S curl in his hair. I know his neck stank. Lady D. Girl. Said, girl, I was thinking the same thing about them damn red boots. Ugly ass, big ass boots. Said it's so sad and disgusting. It sure is, Virgo. Say he pretending to be a net friend to be next to Flo. Yep. Amazing. Yep. Batman say I could smell that picture through the screen. Ugh. Did you see that pic of Nazaya on the page? The caption says, niece, yes, I did. Yes, I did. We finna get to it. Yes, I did. Let's see if I need to move my bubble up. Okay. So we're gonna keep scrolling. Cause he got a lot to say on his page. Look at this picture he took of this little boy and why. This little boy probably don't even know he took that picture of him. Now I see why Naziah said don't take no pictures of me and don't post it on Facebook, nigga. Cause you do shit, creepy shit like this. What is you taking this picture of this little boy like that, huh? With your nasty ass. He said Annette looking like a sloth. You say they look exactly like the type of people they are. Yeah, them wrong turn motherfuckers. Said good grief. Plotting whole time. Look like he smell like earring backs. Ugh, you right. Ooh, creepy, creepo. Look, just why? What is you taking it? Why? Heels have eyes. He was grooming since he met them. Yeah, yeah. Just sitting around. Ugh, this is so gross. And we really just got to see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just see it for what it is. Don't try to say, well, maybe he didn't. No, this was exactly what he meant. He posted it to his Facebook page. This is exactly what he meant to do. He thought that he was going to be hidden in plain sight. He thought that he was going to get up on that panel and nobody was going to investigate his ass. He thought wrong, didn't he? He thought wrong. He must didn't know what these YouTube streets been doing. He didn't have a clue. He didn't have a clue. He called himself trying to protect himself and try to expose everybody else. He called himself trying to make himself look so holier than thou, trying to cover for Annette and Shannon. Whole time we investigating your ass, dummy. Now this is somebody I guess that he says rest in peace. So I guess they died, but I want to try to see his belly button because I ain't trying to be funny, but I was trying to figure out what was wrong. What was wrong with that? Let me get up off that. It was disgusting. So at this point, she says, at this point, we need to see what's going on up in that church because he recruiting members. Yep. And Florentino got so-called what you call it when they get ordained at the same church as well. Florentino did. Yeah, that was disgusting. I gotta get up off that. That looked nasty. Yeah, and he was sucking his thumb, yeah. And some white people. Now, I'm telling y'all, all of these organizations that they got going on, these pedo rings, you know, this pimping they got going on in the church and all that shit. It go back to some white person, I promise you it do, because this show did. It's some white people involved some type of way. But Kenneth is the only black friend on these white people page. They took him out to eat. They took look because the pictures tell it. The pictures tell exactly what they did. Okay. And I think this her right here, this white lady. Okay. We got to figure out what ties do you got with these folks? Flesh. Say his page is full of pedo stuff. It sure is. Everybody just be in the comments or they just liking the page and you know what is Betty doing in the mix, y'all? Say I don't know why he thought that. All I needed was a name, okay? All we needed. That's it. He must didn't know. Well, you know now his ass be trending on YouTube. I'm sure he know. What the fuck going on? Okay, but we're gonna get back to Betty right there. We're gonna get back to that. This is another person he dated in 2012. It says forever. Yeah, I see umbilical hernia. Say he sure did. Hey, Marianne, I must have missed you. Say the white people, the buyers, can't convince me otherwise. That part. I'll just be trying to look at the caption. So, okay, we're going to keep it pushing past this because it's a whole lot to see. He don't delete nothing. That's why I say, get it while we can. Say forever a pedo. Remember him and Eric Gamble stayed in the same city. And he said that he was bi. How will he know that? Was y'all bypassing together somewhere? Let me know, Mr. Kenneth. Monkey in training is what this caption say. Monkey in training. Because we know you like to groom motherfuckers, especially the people who disabled and can't help themselves. So he was ordained at this church in 2006. So it could be a strong possibility that he did introduce the Harris family to this church. But my thing is, if the church know his lifestyle, then that pastor must agree with his lifestyle. And they probably doing and screwing each other, recruiting for each other. They probably one of the big wigs of this operation that they got going on with these children. And this was in 2012. So 6 years prior to that, he was already well established with this church. Say he called him daddy. He do call him daddy. That's his big daddy, his big homie. Whatever the fuck. You should be a private Alan. When I tell you, I spent hours on this man page. I said, nope, I'm getting this on my page. Just in case this motherfucker tried to delete this shit, I'ma have it on a record, okay? Bring that motherfucking church to the court. What's the name of this church? What is the name of Jehovah Shalom, Church of God in Christ? Bring that motherfucker to the courtroom tonight. Look at church members. A lot of them are weird people. Yep. Mm-hmm. Because we're going to pay attention to the details. We sure is. But we got time tonight. I got a little time. Y'all, it's something with this red. We're going to get into that, but I just keep seeing a lot of red and a lot of red and white. Okay? Now look at these people. Say that's Zaddy. Yes, I am, Dari. Let's go ahead and let that picture clear up. Let's zoom on in and say swag. Now look at his face. He look challenged, don't he? He looks mentally challenged. Say SD, let's go into the PI business. I know a little something. All right. I'm with it. Look. I'm with it. I'm a Scorpio. We're going to get to the bottom of some shit. We're going to get to the bottom of the bottom. Come on. We're going to investigate the investigations. I promise you we is. Something in background loss prevention. Okay. We got another one that get a check on the first. He really thought he was pimping. I really feel like he have a flock of people that get them first of the month checks. Just like he told Florentino he'll never starve and he'll never be homeless. This nigga really think he pimping the mentally ill, the mentally challenged. That's what I think he got going on. Cause there's so many fucking slow motherfuckers on his Facebook page. Let's keep it moving. So many. And I believe he is actively still dating Kenneth Greer, the registered SO. Work in progress is what this caption says about this seemingly queer young man with his little sister's sweater on. Okay. Work in progress. Yeah, because you like the groom, Kenneth. So I wouldn't be surprised if Annette had Flo a SSI check come. I wouldn't be surprised. You said coming before the time. She probably got a check for all them kids. No. Oh, go. Hold on, y'all. I think Annette got a check for all them kids. You can't tell me that she didn't. She know how to work the system. Mm-hmm. He thought he was cute. Talking about work in progress. To do what? Be your sex slave, Kenneth? I just put some of the ant traps down. Mm-hmm. Okay, lay right here. All right, y'all, I'm back. Y'all know how I go. Got baby K up, okay? He said, I guarantee it. Say this fool ain't too much slow. Slow's barbecue. This food ain't too much Slow's barbecue. Say money hungry, got money for them, but didn't protect none of those children because she used them as pawns to come up. She said, did Kenneth live with the net? Shit. I wouldn't put it when he came to Detroit. He was staying for weeks at a time. There's a chance that he did stay with Annette. There's a possibility. He was staying with somebody. Hell. Yep, Miss Erica J. She was sleeping. She up now. Okay. Moving right along. See what he got to say about Malachi Pfeiffer. You doing all this as an evangelist and they think it's cool? That's crazy to me. That is crazy. Say Kenneth got $7,000 from a drug dealer he didn't know. And y'all don't think Annette can do the same thing? Shit. See, I wouldn't be surprised if he was driving the van with the colorful bangs, okay? The bang. That you right. Because at this point, that's what it's given. Kenneth, was you driving that van? You got a whole lot to say. We need to know. When did you meet Jarvis? And when did you meet Frank? What, like that? These are the questions we need to know. The ones he tried to go around. Like he didn't hear those questions. Outstanding servitude. Of what? Offering children? One more. Birds of a feather. They one and the same. They are Annette and him is one and the same. That pastor him, one and the same. Spirit, recognize spirit. Well, whatever type of spirit you operating from, that's who you attract. All right. I was trying to look at this picture like, do that look like Dorinda Clark? They kind of look like Dorinda Clark, but I don't think it's her. But it do look like her. I got a feeling this thing, this rabbit hole, leads to a whole slew of churches. I believe they asses is grass. I believe that it's going to definitely expose a lot of motherfuckers this case because it's going so deep and deep and deep. It's like soon, it's every day literally that I'm seeing something different. I'm hearing something different. Adding on. Ooh-wee. Say, was Florentino one of Annette's kids that ran away? I've heard that Florentino was one of the ones that did not run away. Says bootleg certificate typed up on Microsoft Word user clip art. She say Pastor Stacy is connected in Ohio. Uh-oh. All the detectives in Ohio, I need y'all to look into that. Look, don't let the content creators be the only ones doing the investigating. We got to do the investigating together. Y'all can be exposing these sick motherfuckers in y'all own cities too. Don't let it just be us, because they all over the place. Detroit is corrupt as fuck. It's one of the main sources of child trafficking and prostitution. And pedo rings and underground railroads and shit. But dig up that shit in your own city. Let's come together and put information together, because this is beyond content for me. This is beyond content for me. This is about living children and unalive children, missing children. This shit is like real life. So don't let this get it confused. This ain't got shit to do with likes, views, comments, share. Really, it don't. But we do want to get this information out there. But we should be coming together, conspiring and collaborating with our information behind the scenes. If you don't feel comfortable coming on here talking about it. But we should not be the only ones doing this. A handful of us on YouTube. She say, I'm not saying it's nowhere else. I'm just saying lately in Detroit. Nope. I'm just saying what I said, because I feel like I needed to say that, because children are coming up missing all over. Say, SD, did you see they found a lady who molested Jarvis? I wanted to send you the video. Yes, I seen the video and I got the picture of her, but he did not drop a last name. So we need the last name. I don't, if you gonna put the information out there, drop the full government. You know, we need to look into that. I get it that, you know, you want to keep people on the edge of their seat, but like I said, this ain't a game to me, and it's not just content. This is real life shit. That's why when I get information, I share it with y'all for the most part. It's why I got more information. You get what I'm saying? But it ain't got to be no secret. Not for me. Go look. I want y'all to look. Let's talk about it. Email me so we can talk about this. Woodward. Okay. So her last name is McIntosh. I get her first name is Tanika, correct? Is it Tanika with an N? A N? Tanika or Tamika with the M? Put the full name in the chat, please. All right. Moving along. Okay, Tanika with the N. All right. And I seen I seen a Tanika. I seen a Tanika as one of Jarvis's relatives on his family tree. I wonder if it's that same one. So this says crazy woman. She said, I got the picture yesterday. She turned it up. Wow, thank you. Oh my God, it's wild. Yes, it is. The Parkers, thank you, Jesus. Oh, help you, Jesus. I'm sure she's somewhere on the friends list. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the chat. Everybody just coming into the chat. Say Vari baby mama went missing as what? I thought I heard that, but you know how you hear something and then it kind of like slip your mind. I thought I heard that. How'd she go missing? Oh, that's when Kenneth laughed, didn't he? That's when he laughed in that part of the interview. It seemed like it's coming to me now. Say every day they coming up with some weird pedo shit from the family. Is there an end at this point, Aries? I'm starting to feel like this is a bottomless pit that we going in. I'm talking about generations and generations of bullshit, pedo rings, church pimping, pulpit flipping, zaddy calling, back breaking. Got a lot going on. Wait, what Brit say, y'all? Oh, okay. I think I read that already. Okay, let me go to the next picture. Oh my God. Got another one. Y'all look at this. Hey, Tay. I don't know if I said anything to you, Tay, either. We got Q in the chat, too. We got 222 in the chat, y'all. Shout out to y'all, the Bush Watchers, the ones in the chat. I'm sure I missed some people. Hit that like button if you will. Feeling the vibes, go ahead and subscribe. Okay. She say if SSI and SSD was a person. This is sick, y'all. This is sick. So this is another one. He got on his spectrum of people, spectrum of victims. What'd he say? Work in progress. You got to get them right where he need them to be. Get their checks. Make sure they got a meal or two to eat throughout the day. They getting him off. He provide a little shelter, a little piece of bed here. And they good to go. She said, we need to make sure he not running a home for mentally ill stealing their checks. Exactly. While he talking about Mark D was stealing some checks. What you been doing, Kenneth? Sound like you and Mark D was in cahoots. You know, you sure know a lot about what Mark D was doing with some checks. What you was doing? Prophet Chris, a man who loves his word, loves his Pepsi. And then he tried to use the Bible for everything. He want to put a script. Look, go over there and sit down. Go. He tried to use a script for everything. Go ahead. Scripture. You got to be still. Lay down. He's an abomination. That's what he is. So he has a type. He goes for, or simply he's playing with these folks. Sure is. And why he won't expose them. Say Kenneth said the baby was Naziah's brother. Kenneth said Naziah's baby is the baby that Vari has. He was reciting lyrics from Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin, and the Clark sisters. Wow, she moves into what the heck? Look. That's a bit much. Say, Lord have mercy. Say he got Chucky here. He sure do. Look like thing one of thing too. Okay. When did she come up missing? The baby mama? I don't know when the baby mama came up missing. Anybody know? Drop it in the chat. Say, where's the interview he did at? The interview, I did stream the interview. My latest video on my YouTube is titled Evangelist Kenneth Mitchell Speaks. You can look at it right there, or you can go directly to Ms. Parker page. It's up to you. Say, what the fuck is wrong with his hair? Say, oh my God, he should stop playing on these people. The new sexy 2023. So this is his new project right here. 2013, 2013. A soul saved plus a life. I think this is when he got his nails done. Kenneth Mitchell is the ex-groomer of Florentino He says he's Florentino's ex, but Florentino was under the age of 18 when he met Florentino, it appears to me. And he was well into his 20s. Vari is about 18, 19. I'm not sure when his birthday is, but last I heard earlier this year, he was 18. CBS press on. Child, he thought he was eating with them nails too. Them definitely press ons. You see the cuticle area? So that's the worst French you ever seen in your life. Now look at little Zaza. Don't that look like Nazaya? Yeah, this the one that say knees. Look at Nazaya. Let me take the comment off. Keep on exposing it, baby girl. Keep on exposing it. Yes, he thought he was eating with them ugly ass nails. Bear claws. Look at Nazaya Pooh. So this was in September 3rd, 2013. I feel like if he was disacquainted with the family and this close, more people in his family should know who he is. Because he's been all up and through there. He's been all up and through there. And where is Nazaya's trust since you got one? Where's the trust? Where's the paperwork? Where's the money? Huh? He claimed he had a trust or some type of will in place. I guess it was if something happened to him. But we don't believe it. I don't. You say he is giving net 2.0. He showed is. Ugh. Yep, look at this eye. It's the eyes. He said he has to change the paperwork. Girl, please. Now look at this. He looked like he got his nipples pierced. All in the church cheesing. Look. Did it move on? His name, what is his name? Oh, that's that lady. So his name is Michael Bird. Writing it down. Because if I don't get to it tonight, I'm going to get to it. Because they all connect. The people that I'm showing y'all, they all friends. Okay? Say he doesn't have money. Y'all say he ain't got no money. He just talking shit. Say, what kind of church is this? This is not even a church. This is a damn freak off. Justice for Nazaria Harris, absolutely. They think they getting away with it. They not. They are not. Definitely a cult. Now, who is this? Look at his nails, y'all. He got his nails done, too. Say, look at my big sis. Delusional. So you can't take all these heathen. Look, we gotta tap in with it. Say sex and occult tease. Diary say it breaks my heart how jealous some women and mothers and aunts and etc. get jealous of little girls. It's a real thing. It sure is. You say they all have multiple Facebook accounts as well. They sure do. Say everyone on this page looks sus. Oh, look who we have here. This was in what year was this? 2013. Now he said he broke up with Florentino October 2013. Yeah, he said he broke up in October 2013. Y'all, check out the damn walls. Say it's the spirit she carried irritated their demons. She said, I saw where this guy was saying the DA probably gave them a plea deal, immunity, so they can plead the fifth. Basically, just because he was having sex and was pregnant, they're going to pin him. They all need to be in jail. Anyone who watched it go on needs to go to jail. Show do, Coco. Yep. She say, what the hell is going on in there? Looks, you say net, looks special as fuck. Who grandpa with the nail? Ari. Say Shannon the real villain. So that's net right there. Having a good time. Knowing them kids being molested and touched on and groomed. Here go Florentino again. They're gonna run rapid in them parts. Look how little he look. He must be a little built person, little built man. But this must be one of the twins right here. But he don't look mentally ready for a relationship. He don't look mentally stable. Okay. Annette is a sick motherfucker selling her mentally ill children to the next best high paying pedo. That is some crazy work. You say, I believe they got a deal. And I said so for months now. Little Bill. Look, man. I can't with these people tonight. Hey, Miss Parker. I cannot. Them walls is sending me to. That Kiwana did say in that interview chat that Kenneth was beating a mess out of Florentino. Yep, I saw that message too. He claimed it was because he got beat up. Somebody, was at a house or wherever they was at, and he did absolutely nothing. So you wanted it to happen, motherfucker. You might as well have to beat him up if you didn't. You sat there and did nothing. Incest creations. Say this bigger than Jarvis. Indeed it is, Andrea. Indeed it is. We talking about whole churches coming down, CPS coming down, DPD coming down, Kim Worthy motherfucking ass coming down who like to work with P. Diddy. Yeah, I read the article. I read that article. She claims she ain't got nothing to do with it. What's your name coming up? What Kim Worthy name coming up with P. Diddy and Baby Oil? What is she doing? Girl, I will show y'all the article. I ain't playing. Or just Google it. Google Kim Worthy and P. Diddy. That's all you got to say. Google gonna bring it right up for you. Crazy. Say he set him up. Say our next kid's product of incest. Shit, at this point, we gotta just, it ain't too far-fetched. I tell you that. He said they all look special. Tell you that much. Say, think about it. Those hookers should be in jail with Jarvis. They watched it go on. Kenneth probably knew Jarvis before the family knew Jarvis. They operations probably was operating together like they is now. We know Lady was the one that met Jarvis first. She probably knew Kenneth first too. Who the fuck knows? Because he know drug dealers that come off 7 bands at the time, right? Say Annette had a baby at 11, right? Shit, imagine what kind of man she had. And they say she always kept a nigga. One that was either crippled or retarded, one or the other. But she kept one. One that was either a pedo or registered sex offender, she kept one. 2 of her husbands mysteriously died, but she kept one. Just saying. You say, who that man that's sleeping in that photo? Now look at them. I don't know who these people is, but I'm telling y'all, his whole friends list is on the spectrum. Everybody that Kenneth is connected with is on the spectrum. Say Annette been in these streets. They say Annette was on go, okay? She stayed on go. That cat stayed purring, okay? I don't know who these folks is, but we'll come back to that. Say, I know the one guy from here who sued P. Diddy for supposedly drugging him and taking advantage of him. Kim brought charges against him here. I don't remember exact charges. Yes, that's something. It's something like that I read. Yep. But they was also insinuating that Kim Worthy has something to do with it. A whole hot mess. Kim Worthy ain't off the hook either, y'all. I'm side-eyeing her too. Side eye, side eye, side eye. Everybody gets a side eye at this point. At this point, Kenneth, they can blame Kenneth for that. It's Kenneth's fault. Oh, there we go. Okay. Next person. Say we got to dig into that SD. Absolutely. Say everybody part of the spectrum included the Wild Beast twins. That's right, Ari. She Coco said, how many kids did she have? I don't believe that they all have the same daddy. I think she has 7. That's what Florentino said and raged on Mark D. It's another one. So I think we at like what, number 6 in the since 2012. We did this another one. Go another one. Like or not. September 2013. Here go another one. This might be the same. No, the other guy got tattoos. Here go another one. Y'all look at this here. What in the booger wolf is going on here? Let me zoom in on them. She said, "Wow, yeah, we side eyeing whole Michigan. They still ain't paid people in Flint. Nope." And this say baby face. He loved to take pictures of people off guard. You say you convinced he running home? Yeah, at this point, yeah. At this point, yeah. I agree, Marianne. Your Earth Angel. Hey. You know I like to subscribe. Thank you. Yeah, he is. So that's another one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This might be the same guy. This is the same guy. What time is it? Okay. Same people. Oh, another one. Another one. Who baby is this? Say little nephew. This could have been one of Shannon's babies. Right here. I don't know. Auntie's favorite. You is not an auntie. This is favorite though, right here. It's not a fucking auntie. Yeah. Oh, that must have been a drag show right here. There must have been a drag show going on. Here is Vari. He said nephew off to school in the AM. This was November 2013. I would stop sharing. Hold on, y'all. November 7th, 2013. That could have been a time where Vari was spending a night with him. Why are you taking pictures of him in the morning if he wasn't with you? Yep, I'm about to pull it back up. Say looks like the last baby she had. Okay. But that was 2013 though. Her last baby she had was 2023. You say Kenneth must be a recruiter. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up. Oh no, it's just me. Had to restart. It probably was me too, Miss Erica. It's okay though. We about to get it together. Yep, that looks like little Jarvis. Oh no, that's Vari. Vari. Kenneth said he introduced Annette to the church. That could be a strong possibility, but I don't think he met Florentino online. I don't think that. I think he knew him before. In some way. Maybe he met Annette first, or maybe he knew Jarvis first, and Jarvis something. It's a little murky there. We got to figure that part out. But I don't think it was online. And if it was, Florentino was on that chat line before he turned 18, and Annette was okay with it. But what I'm saying right here is, what is Vari doing with you at early in the morning, getting ready for school? Was he there with you? Why? Just don't understand. I just don't understand what the fuck he had Vari for. Say, what year is this? It says November 7th, 2013. November 7th. Say the way he was protecting Jarvis says a whole lot. It sure do. You say Annette took him in, he said. So Annette took him in. Maybe Annette met him through church. Maybe Annette met him through a family member at a church. But I don't think he met Florentino on no chat line. Say Flo was definitely on the chat line before he turned 18. That's my theory. That's my theory. Look at Porker. This was on November 11th, 2013. Now, mind y'all, we just seen Porker turn 9. What was that, 2021? Was that 2021? That video that's on his page? Say, so if they was only together for 4 years, how did Vari talk to him about sexuality? Good question. Good question. Because he's probably actively, or he's lying. First of all, he could be lying. Okay. He could have said that to cover up the fact that maybe he fondled Vari when Vari was just a baby. Little Vari. You know, a lot of times liars tell on themselves without telling on themselves. You just got to catch it. You say, I don't know. The wash, he was taking pics of all the kids, almost seemed like a showcase. Mm-hmm. She said, because they were doing stuff in front of them and the kids asked questions. Right. And they could be confused. He took advantage of Vari. Right. Right. That's what I'm thinking. We on the same page. Too trusting. They was too trusting. This looked like Porker Steel. This look like Nazaya again. Say niece in the PM. Vari was probably confused. More than likely, you said about running away. If this is in 2013, Vari was damn near a toddler. Bunch of lies. Kenneth told a bunch of lies, and it's almost like we got to put 2 and 2 together and do what we're doing now to kind of put the truth together, because he told a bunch of lies as far as I'm concerned. So this was November 16th, 2013 of Nazaya. You say part of the grooming is the influence around the family. That's what you about to say? Or just influence altogether? To come off as a safe space, to come off as, you know, somebody who's loving and caring and compassionate, want to help out, all of that. Yeah, right. Let's see what's the name of this church right here. New Mount Vernon Baptist Church. They some sickos too. Here go Evangelist Net. He say she looking like new money. This was November 17th, 2013. Say at the age on that picture in the school uniform, Vari wasn't old enough to talk about running away or sexuality, because he looked about a good 6, give or take. He looked a good 6. So sad, Andrea. Hey, Krisha. She said we need to do a background check on these pastors ASAP. I did run a background check on the one pastor. I didn't see nothing, but you know, if y'all find something, let's talk about it. Say yes, new SSI money. Oh goodness. He said, I really think Kenneth made that up about Vari. I really think he was saying he touched Vari without saying he touched Vari. That's what I think he was saying. Just like he claimed the autistic nigga touched Naziah and was fooling around with Naziah. That's part of the reason why they moved or whatever the hell. He was the neighbor. He said it could have been. That's crazy. That's odd, being as though you still fuck with him, Kenneth. Kenneth, you still fuck with Kenneth Greer. Y'all still cool to this day. He's still one of your spectrum patients you got running around. He got operating inside of his house right now. They got something going on right now. I guarantee it. So I don't know what he tried to like make him seem like he was the predator when it was you all along. That's what it's given. You say or younger. Naziah looked like a toddler, right? Naziah looked like she was about 1, maybe 2. He was just lying in that interview. But what we can say is he was indeed around these children when they were young. He said we got to find out who's investing in these churches. Say I'm going this Sunday. Y'all be careful. Nikki says matriarch my ass. She's a damn demon. Greer is a registered offender as well. Yes, Kenneth Greer is. He was messing with the 13-year-old, less than 16-year-old. So, and Kenneth that we're looking at, he knows this. He's fully aware of it. He don't care because he's one too, probably. This was in the church December 21st, 2013 on Christmas. Now, y'all remember we seen some pictures when it was just Vari and Naziah at this age. So Naziah looked like she could be about 3 or 4. So Vari might have been about 7, 8 right here. That's Florentino. So he probably about 18, 19-ish right there, I'm guessing. Say Annette sitting up there like a Madam Pimp lady. She sure was, Dari. She looked like SSI money, and everyone else in that family looked like Wick. SD in chat. Remember Vari reaction when the interview asked if Vari was touched. I think we need to look into that again. He did. He was asked that, and it seemed like he got a little uncomfortable if I recall correctly. But yeah, definitely gonna have to look at that again. Say be careful. It sounds like Serenity. Thank you for the super sticker, Coco Show. Says Kenneth Mitchell just ain't got caught yet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We catching him now with all these pictures. He's telling on himself. He sure lives. Let's keep going before he be on our shit. Let's keep going. Some more children right there. People. Church. Okay. Don't think I necessarily need to click those. He got his nails done again, girl. And zoom in on those sausages. Say, Kenny, are your nails done? Oh, they call you Kenny. Huh. Mr. Kenny. So his body language changed during that question. Right. Right. Say, did anyone do a background check on the creepy evangelist? Did I? I did so many. I'm gonna do it again to make sure. I want to know if he been to jail. To be out of sausage hands. This caption say they are among us. Are you looking? Oh, dang, I think I skipped over the other one. The other picture of his hair. The ashy one. New nail job. His hands look like they supposed to be changing oil and tires. Dropping the damn transmission in. Building a fucking house. Say he creepy. Hey, what's the word? Say, how do I become a member? I don't know how to do nothing but comment. You can check the link in the description. So exit out the chat and then click like the area where the title of the video is, and the description should come up there and it'll say become a member. Or if anybody, any mods in here got the link to the membership, drop it in the comments for Miss, I think that was Brittany. Britt Dainty. She could become a member. You say, I'm going to be in the air conditioner bus to hell. Oh my God. She say, them is not auntie hands. Fake ass evangelist, straight blasphemy, playing in them people community center at church. They all a part of it though. That's the thing. That is the thing. You think that pastor ordained this so-called evangelist without knowing his lifestyle, without knowing his grooming tactics? He was a recruiter. The pastor recruited him to become a recruiter. You get me? They all in cahoots. So here go another one he was with. Then he got another white guy he must have got with. Say some churches had the dirtiest secrets. And most of them, the families that fill them pews up and them the saints of the church, they got some deep, dark, nasty family secrets. Telling y'all, birds of a feather. They one and the same. And you might, Britt, you might have to go take the link to your like internet browser and see if it worked better for you that way too. That's for anybody else that want to join and become a member, become a detective. Go ahead and check out the membership options. Okay. You say those are buyers and said doctors and layers all are involved. What Dari say? She say bingo. Dari said, oh right, okay. You say they all knew. They all knew. Uncle T. Uncle T, she says, hit that $sign. Ginger became a member. Welcome, Detective Ginger. Who is this? Oh, this is like somebody he on the chat line looking at y'all. 7TJ, he 24. That was in April of 2014. I don't know why this idiot likes to post who he's dating or who he's talking to. She joined at 1:11 a.m. But why? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But we gotta be on like number 12. We gotta be. Oh, that's you. Okay. That is Britt. Okay, welcome, Britt. You always here. Anyway, well, welcome. I actually joined on my daughter's channel. Says link to your phone. It's okay. As long as you're okay with it. He said, I have no problem with his community, but since when in church leadership allowed to live this lifestyle? The church I used to go to, they used to make you have a seat. You can't do nothing if they know that you live in a double life. Even though the pastor probably was too. I ain't knocking nobody for what you like, but don't be a predator with that shit. Don't mislead the people. Don't be preying on the children. Don't be doing that. Nah. You say, yep, these men need to sue Kenneth because who told you to put them on your page? He said he is the one who stole my phone. He's so stupid to take pictures on a stolen phone. He's on Moco's page. Well, you the one getting people off the chat line. So yeah, I was just going through these pictures, looking at, what I could find, what's consistent here. It's a lot of people he dated on here. I went to a lot of their pages myself. And then, like for instance, oh yeah, I just wanted to show y'all some pictures too of because there's more people. It's more people. Like he got a guy right here. He got another right there with some braids. He got a scripture up here. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. How does that pertain to this? I don't know. Say that's me, SD. My daughter YouTube is the link. I got to figure out how to change it. Okay. Kenneth did it all and then trying to put the blame on other people. These pictures send them to the police and then they need to go pick him up. They showed it. Say, as a former barbershop kid, yes, it's a lot of weird and fake pastors. My daddy will read them their rights and shut them down with truths. Yep, you got a lot of pedo pastors. You got a lot of drunk pastors. You got a lot of pastors that do drugs. You got a lot of pastors that steal. They just fake and fraudulent, taking people tithes and money and living their best life, and then tell you what you can and can't do. Hypocrites. That's what we call them. Hypocrite. So we need to check and see if these men is missing. You talking about sexy? Yeah, yeah. They don't know about us. I think we on like number 15, 16. I lost count. But that guy, Kenneth Greer, he got a lot of photos on his page. And I was thinking like around the time when Uzziah went missing, why did he only make like one post about Uzziah and then went straight back to his bullshit? It's a pastor and he look awfully strange too, don't he? Say, who that handsome man, Diary? Evidently he's swaying Kenneth way. Say, the fact that he didn't even bother cleaning his page up for the church speaks volumes. I'm telling y'all, they in cahoots. They know exactly what each other be doing. They know what the fuck going on. They know. Say, because I know he wasn't with Kenny. You'd be surprised. And calling that man sexy, but you're a pastor. It's not a good look. Or evangelist. Did Kenneth Mitchell date Kenneth Greer? Yes. They probably actively still dating right now. Yes. One hot, two not. He do look like Fat Albert. Didn't somebody say that in the comments? definitely do. Said, what if this the what? She said, wow, what if this is the rabbit hole? This is the start. I'm doing this for a reason because I'm gonna build. I build on my videos. Okay. So this is the start. Like I said, if he ever gets to the place where he discover that we on his ass, at least we have this shit on record. On the record. Okay. You say any names by pics of men. Some of them do have a tag name. Some of them I wrote down. Okay. Some of them I wrote down. Probably not all of them, but a lot of them. Like Michael Bird, it's a Alan Hooper, a Cormaine Johnson, Joseph Gray. There is a guy named the Cormaine Johnson was actually in a picture. Oh, what happened? The Cormaine Johnson was actually in a picture with Jernell Florentino, and then the guy Cormaine. Cormaine also go by the name Antonio. I think that he could be either related to them some kind of way or close to the family. But Kenneth, all of them know each other, though. That's the thing. I believe the picture is on. This another guy. I don't know who this is. Could be somebody at the truck. I mean, at the church. I'm trying to think. I think the picture is on a Nets page. So I'm gonna have to take y'all there afterwards. I'm gonna put a star by his name so I don't forget. Okay. Because I think that's important too. For whatever reason, I think that that's important. All right. So we got Annette right here again. I think she had this picture on her page. So he must have been the one that took that picture. And that was on November 12th, 2015 at this time. Y'all remember that picture? Looked familiar. He said disease flowing all up and through there. Yeah. He said that's just too many men he have posted. It's sick. It is sick. And we ain't even done. We just getting started. Here go another one. Some of them he don't put their names. He just, oh shit, it timed out. Some of them, I'm about to put it back up there, y'all. Hold on. He don't put their names. I'm gonna read some comments while I wait. You say, I feel like Frank, an investor of the church, everything is connected in some kind of way. I'm with you on that. It sounds like serenity. I am, because like Malika tell me all the time, one of the ones that be in the chat, or she hit me up in the email, follow the money. We gotta follow the money. We gotta follow the money. Who putting money where? What are they doing with this money? Annette, Frank, hell, Kenneth, CPS, the foster unit, the church. What y'all be doing with this? What y'all be got going on? All right, what y'all doing? All right. It look like she stank. You say disease flowing all up and through there. Let me make sure I ain't missing nothing. Say Kevin Greer don't know who he dating. Oh, they know exactly who they dating. Kenneth Greer, he got a record. He was dealing with the underage girl. So both Kenneth know exactly who each other is. So each photo get worse. Okay. Now this the one I think he really liked because he got a lot of pictures of this one right here. I think his name is I think it might be Joseph, but I don't know. I could be mistaken. We're gonna see though. February 11, 2016 is the date on this picture. Matter of fact, he got another picture with him, but they went out to eat with that same white lady that we seen in the photo earlier on. Okay. There she is again. Her name is Kathy the Glow Tap. Okay. I got her page pull up. We can pull up on her page real quick. Same guy. She says, so have you found and pick any pics of King? Yeah, I do have some pics of King. Because why Kenneth fighting so hard to defend Jarvis when he don't know him? Because he do know him. They probably didn't put a name on his one nighters. It's almost like he is bragging, right? Like he have him like for some type of souvenir. I told y'all he like to keep his men on his page as souvenirs so he can remember. He got so many he get off the chat line. You say, is he wearing makeup with a beard? What the fuck? I can't. I think so. He don't look like he all there either. He ain't. Come on, don't start me over from the beginning, computer. Don't do that. And he did. And he absolutely did. Okay. Hey, Capricorn. You say just stopping in to show you some love to the stars. I will catch the replay if you are still not live when I'm done with my homework. Okay. I look forward to hearing from you, sister. Okay. It's a whole mess going on. Now, who is this person right here? I don't know, but he got a lot of pictures of him too. Well, since we had to start from the top and work our way back to the middle, this is the post that he made on Desire. It was, matter of fact, okay, look. This is what I noticed. I really wanted to start from the bottom up to keep the timeline in order, but this was on January 10th, 2024. He took this picture. Why? I don't know. Okay. I was trying to figure out what the hell was the point. Maybe he was in Ohio or something at this time. Don't know, but it's on the record. Now, he posted this picture of Naziah January 24th. I don't believe that's when he found out Naziah was missing. Why did he wait so late to post that? And the post sounded so generalized, like, hey, if you see me, hold on to me. I'm missing. Something to that extent. And then that was it. And then he went to his regular photo uploads of bullshit, you know. But it's like, I thought you were close to them. I thought that, hey, Keish, I thought that they was like, you know, on your so-called Will or whatever. Thank you, Capricorn, for the super sticker. You say Kenneth put his friend list private. Did he? Well, that's all right, because I already seen it. Say salute to everyone in the chat. Hey, God, that was probably the only truth she said. Say, is another picture like that she was holding Isaiah? Okay. So I don't know who that person is. It could be his brother. They kind of look alike. Oh. That damn. This was in December 31st, 2023. This is Kenneth Greer. He said they getting ready to go to church. Happy New Year. Amen. Okay. This is Kenneth Greer right here. So the whole city knew she was missing before that. Right. And why he waits so late, it makes no sense. He said Annette had him post that. She is the head of the operation. Because, you know, if you, I don't think he just let his lovers go that easy. And he said him and Annette was still cool. So that means you knew when everybody else knew. And he friends with certain people in the Harris family, which they say is not private, but bed on the floor. Say, what date did he post the missing flyer? He posted it on January 24th, 2024. Go another weirdo. He go this lady again. Go this lady again. Told y'all he the only black person on her friends list. I already checked. Say for that to be somebody he cared about, please. He giving them time to cover their tracks. Right. That's his niece and all of that. Yeah, right. Go another one. Say his God brother. She went missing on the 9th. Yeah, she went missing on the 9th. So why did he wait so late, knowing that she was missing on the 9th and you still in contact or communication with Annette and them? What do you want to do? And it's not that he was adopted, because his mother, she passed away some years back, but he had a mother. So it ain't that he was adopted by this white lady. She just in a lot of his photos. Say she might be the sponsor. You know how they be obsessed with black things. He say talking about Jarvis ain't no prayer book. Huh. Neither. It's you. Right. He did say that quite often. Why do this keep doing this? This is annoying. Another buyer. So you think they might have been auctioning off? They could have been auctioning off these children. She probably runs an organization of some kind. Because I'm telling you, her and her husband give me creepy vibes on their Facebook. Creepy. Say the perm is You think so too, Andrea? Auction. Wow. Remember, ain't nothing too far-fetched because we dealing with some very sick, deranged, demonic people. I don't even know what we should call them. Well, agents. These are agents. Right, Miss Erica J. Sadistic creeps. Say Mocha said it was a pic of the glass house with the kids and masks. I got to see that glass house. If it's a glass house, we need to see it. Say Annette and the others had sense of urgency because they knew she was gone unalive, and then they were buying time. Yep. She said, yep, that's all. That's why all of them got posted on his page. What is he trying to say? That's slick. What do you think he is? Puerto Rican? He think he Puerto Rican or something? What do you got going on, y'all, with that slick? Oh, I was supposed to say something else, child. Let me shut up. He said his picture. It's like, why his hair darker than the rest? But he probably undiagnosed. Probably got some diabetes going on. Oh, it's you. You hitting this keyboard. Stop. Knocking me off my screen. Oh, my God. Where did they go? Oh, no. Okay. So you got a perm. He definitely did. I didn't see this one. There you go. Them creepy pictures again. This was in 2021. So this must have been the same time when he made that video. Taking creepy pictures again of little kids. He said, baby, get off of here. Look, it's been 2 hours already. Like, already. I just want to make sure that we didn't miss, like, because, okay, here go another one. Another guy. Okay. Another guy, the same guy. He like to change up his look, so he probably, want to keep a disguise going. That's what it's really giving to me. You probably have like 10, 15 different profiles and stuff. Okay, engaged. He was engaged in August 7th, 2020. Okay. Say congratulations and all of that. Stop it. We tired of seeing you hurt. Hurt. See the type of people he choose? Weird. July 2020. Some guy named Greg. Here again. June 27, 2020. Girl, y'all, I didn't even realize that it wasn't showing. I'm sick of this. I am. I told y'all I was supposed to get some another Wi-Fi. They got delayed. I think that's the problem. This is really, really getting on my nerves. Say Big Perm. A Big Perm. Say Mary Ann. That's a gift. Give me your phone. That's it. What she just said. I gotta go up. What the diabetic is going on here, black forehead. I'm telling y'all, he need to go get checked out. All right, let's try this again. Agents of Chaos. I don't think she's unalive. I think she is in that house. It was 8 years old and all. 8-year-old and all. Think so. In that see-through house. God. You said that my ass SD stop. I don't remember what I said, girl. She said he's showing. Okay, so the engaged, the fiance. I mean, the fiance is right here. He didn't have a ring. It just shows that this was his fiance. Hold up. Get the comment on. See it say engaged right there. As soon as we move on. So that thing over there fighting demons all while trying to pick a struggle. He changed men more than he changed his dookie drawers. Apparently, I'm look. He worried about the wrong thing. He need to get that bed up off the floor too while he at it. Change them drawers and pick that bed up. Say, baby, he got him down. Don't he? So this the fiance. That was in August 7th, 2020. But then August 7th, wasn't he with somebody else right here? August 7th, 2020. And June 27th, he was with 2020. He was with him. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, he got these niggas in rotation. He getting them quicker than me. Goddamn. Say all this mess seeing them make my stomach hurt. But this just proves our point, right? To me, it proves the point that it's a possibility that he is everything that he described about everybody else. You know, that's what I'm getting from him. That lady again. So this ain't for nothing. This ain't for nothing because I feel like we own to something. I do. There go that hair again. He was feeling pretty that day with the little daisy. Look at this shit here. I'm convinced he is batshit crazy. Batman, I know. We just roasted. Andrea say it again. Brittany say quicker than me too. Look. And we need to find out who these people are. These people alive? Hobosexual is what it's given. Absolutely, Manda. Say he get more play than I ever did my whole life. If it come on the spectrum, I don't want it no way. I'm good. I'm good. Here go another one. Here go another one. That might be the same person. Let me see. 2018, May. Telling you, he be looking for people that's homeless and hungry. If you homeless and hungry, he got a place to stay off everybody SSI check he collecting, and he housed them. He pimp them, and he housed them. Same one right here. Looking like that scene that Dave Chappelle did. What was that scene, y'all? He's acting like a crackhead. Aww. They love on the spectrum. Love on the spectrum. Say my exact thoughts. Say they all look slow and crazy. That's really all I see. Oh, wait. Child. Them lips so crusty. Look. And is that him in the back? Y'all see that in the back? I can't even zoom in the way I want to. Right here. Is he naked with drawers on? Game player. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. He a character in your game of Kenneth. Say his lips stink. Say your boy out here on his J Money serving everybody. Sure is naked. Zoom in. Look. Ugh. Well, he got a whole nother man on the picture right there. I'm telling you. He go for people who families has disowned them. They ain't got nowhere to go. They hungry. Don't let it be the winter time. He probably do most of his hunting in the winter. Bitch is cold. They'll go anywhere. This motherfucker's an animal. A wildebeest. There you go again. With Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy, I'm coming for you too, girl. Don't worry. Say nasty work. All right, so let's make sure we ain't missing shit. Here go another one. He look familiar. Who is that? I'm so glad he unfriended me. He unfriended me. He was a loser. The vulnerable, right. Right. And Kenneth Greer coming up again too. Here go another one. He put a little, he say, this goes out to you and you and you. You know who you are. He made a long little post about his PY thing right here. Or his little thing. So this was in 2017 because he said he was with Ken. He said him and Kenneth was together from March 03 to 10/06. March 03 to 10/06. This picture is July 2017. So when I seen this date, this lets me know I feel like he still talks to him. And then the most recent one was in 2023. I definitely think that they still communicate. And then this is another one, July 2017 as well. And let me see. That's Kenneth again. Another one. That's Kenneth Greer right here. The handicap need love too. We say freaks of nature. Auntie Bo. You say, what's her last name? I think you're talking about the white lady, Kathy. Her last name is Tapp, Tapp. Definitely a sponsor, Miss Erica. Say his Facebook is his roster. Yeah. Of course they still communicate. Mm-hmm. Go to one. This, I think this the one. I'm gonna try to remember his face. Cause he definitely crippled. He got like a crippledness. He got a disability. Cause I seen it in one of the pictures. Something going on with his arm. Yeah, this one right here. That's the one who went out with him and the white lady Kathy. This is a picture of him again. We're gonna go to his page because I believe his name is Anthony. His name right here is Anthony. I owe it all to you. Yeah. I believe this is him again. Yep. Chilling at the park. They was in a relationship. He's definitely gay because he said on this a video on his page. And this is him in the background right here. That's him. So he may have cerebral palsy. Like another one, another spectrum lover. Yeah, but Amazing Grace say sicko. Say SD, which further support your theory that he knew Nasiah missing way before. If he knew that Nasiah, if he knows anything, because let me think about that. Let me think about that, Coco G. Let me think, because I don't know. I feel like my theory personally changes because I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I want to believe that she'll pop up and just tell on all they ass, but he claimed he heard them talking about it. Her and Vari planned this like a whole year prior to her coming up missing. So what would support that theory? I don't know. Maybe he would think that they in Ohio, she in Ohio some damn where. I honestly don't know, Coco. I honestly don't know. I don't know what to think about that no more. Right now, I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I do think he definitely do before the 24th. Why he waits so late to post it as a person that can't wait to post shit, I don't know. He took this picture. These look like some young guys. He just randomly took pictures of. He must have liked them right there. Yeah, children may talk about it, but actually don't act on it. That's true. That is true. All right. I think I'm about to be done with his page, and we can go to Anthony page. Oh, I want to go to Annette page and show y'all that picture that I'm talking about with Florentino and that other Antonio. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this them two together. So this is Kenneth together with Anthony, the one with the crippled disability that we just seen on the picture with his hand cocked to the side. That's him with the red shirt right there. This is Kenneth Greer right here. Okay, so that's Anthony and that's Kenneth. They all go to church together. They all know that white lady. Okay. Kenneth Greer know the Harris family. So if they all was going to the same church, he know the Harris family too. Say Kenneth probably called him his old boo and told him. Everything he said in that interview was to create doubt and help Jarvis. It's like he was saying anything. Definitely could have been trying to save Jarvis' ass. That's his homeboy. That's his secret lover. This is him again with that same Anthony. I think this is his mother right there that passed away. Okay, this was him and Anthony. He got at number 13. But here is him and Anthony on a Greyhound. This was in 2016. Somebody asked, where would you headed? He said Detroit. And they asked how long he was going to be there. He said until the 22nd. Again, this is February 2016. February 12th, 2016. And he said he was going to leave on the 22nd. So I imagine that when he did come to Detroit, he stayed for a couple of weeks at a time. All right. So we fully caught up with that. Now, let's go to Anthony's page. No, did I say we was going to go to Annette page? Yes, I did. Let's see what videos he got. I think that's the one with the videos. Say that church is the witnesses of hell. Witness hell. Say, unfortunately, I think she's long gone. I think DPD have remains. You say the 40 witnesses will include forensic experts. Only reason it hasn't been released is because they will bring new charges at trial. Sounds about right to me, Bridge. She said, I don't believe Nazariah was trying to run away. Also, Vari was around much because he ran away, so it just doesn't add up. He got a little girl on his page, this guy Anthony, who he was dating. But let me go to a net page because I want y'all to see this guy first. I do believe it's this guy right here. I believe is related to Annette and them. Vari was trying to escape those demons. Lion Mom says he was knowingly with the SO. He is of like the same mind as Annette and Shannon. Yep. So a 13-year-old is smarter than the police. He sounded like he thinks Nazariah seduced Jarvis. Yeah, he did. He said she was 13 and he was 40 plus. Makes no sense. Makes no sense at all.
Act fuck up. She was acting. Try to enjoy the shit back to the dealership. And manager, you showing me a bull crap piece of car. That black man to the shit. The engine was going in and out. The engine was going in and out, motherfucker. That shit was funny. That shit was funny. That's not like Daryl's song. I went to Burger King. My feet.
I don't even hear that playing right.
Feeling me like I'm high.
Anyway, that's really not the best quality video.
What the fuck is going on?
But that's one of their relatives. I feel like, or a close family member that got it. I was just showing with the green shirt on. You're gonna have to go lay down or just lay right here and be still. Let me go to Annette real quick. Because I was really surprised to see that he was hanging out with a bunch of gay men, and this guy Antonio is married. He's married. '70s coach. She's saying that's why Shannon hated Nazariah so much. She seen a 13-year-old had her man. Right. Goodness. This picture right here. No. Okay, this must not be him. It says with Rashana Stewart. Where's Rashana? Oh, okay. So it says, tag your brother. She said it to this person right here. So whoever baby D Stewart is, that's his sister. This is Jarnell. This is Florentino. Baby D says he didn't have a Facebook at the time of this. This was in November 5th, 2015. Yes, it is. It's a Throwback Thursday. My sister Jarnell. And then tag, it says tag Traydale, but then his wife page is right here. So I don't know why they calling him Traydale, because that's not his Facebook page name. Okay, his wife page is right here. Unless it's a different lady. This could be a different one, but there's another one that looks just like him. That's Anthony. Okay, so his name must be Traydale. I must got it mixed up. Okay. I think that's his name, Traydale. Okay, so this is not really relevant then. And this is Kenya here on Annette's page. Kenya said, why, Net? Why, oh, my fat ass? And then Annette said, girl, you know we love you. That's what the men like, our thickness. This was November 5th, 2015. It didn't change. Oh, my God. Said from the new info, just got to wait. You say the... You say, I'm so disappointed with Lady. Ain't no way you have your kids, hand your kids to an abuser and left them there to be abused like you, right? Saying she was on drugs after she dropped her kids with the monster. I know that's what's really crazy. You say, I mean, if that's the case, she should have hated all them women because he stayed right. Mm-hmm. Right. Let me pull this back up because this be acting crazy. They always, wait a minute, but it's always about a man. Mm-hmm. I just got to back up now. Just got to wait. That someone will recognize her at this point. Yeah, it says it's a cult. Oh. Well, I read y'all what the comments said. There's a picture of Roxy back in 2015. Back in 2015. Say, girl, somebody having to pay you to show up for your missing child. It's crazy, yeah? Where Coco? Yeah, I did see the message when somebody said, basically it wouldn't make no sense of a 13-year-old, just out here by herself for the past year without a trace. Yeah, it don't make no sense. It really don't. This is Annette's oldest son while I'm on her page, just in case y'all haven't seen him. This is Anthony Gamble. Anthony Gamble. I've asked the family, how did he get the last name Gamble? They said it's because Annette Harris' maiden name is Gamble. Annette Harris' maiden name is Gamble. That's how he got the last name Gamble. You saying is Nikki a twin? I mean, not I say is Nikki a twin. Nikki said, is she a twin? Are you talking about Annette? Annette just lost weight. I haven't heard that she was a twin. She either lost weight or gained weight. And then this is kind of old, like 2015-ish. November 2015. Oh, Roxy. You say, do Roxy got a twin? You don't think that look like Roxy? That's what y'all saying? Who's not on Facebook? Anthony Gamble? Mm-hmm. Yes, he is on Facebook. All right. So, where we say we was going to go? Anthony. So, I got Keywan Graves is on Anthony's page. We got Joseph Gray. He's on Anthony's page. Let me just go on Anthony's page. Anthony is the one that was dating Kenneth. And he looked like he got about three or four pages. You say Rosalind is a reptilian shapeshifter. You said the pic was two of her. Oh, that's what y'all saying. I just think that was like a you know how you can do a photo like that? That's what I think that was. I don't think that Roxy has a twin. Oh, Kathy's husband is a judge. Okay, y'all done went on to Kathy's page already. Okay, he a judge, huh? Okay. Okay. Church flow. Let me go to Kathy husband page. Well, Kathy page. Let me show y'all Kathy page. Kathy. Say, yeah, head of the class. Now I gotta jump up. I gotta jump up the Kathy page. All right, so it says she's a cell representative. Dang, what happened to it? Well, y'all can see Kenneth right here. Y'all can see Kenneth right here. She's a cell representative at Black and White House. Black and White House. Okay, Kathy. Now them look like some reptilian hands. I ain't even gonna lie. If I could zoom in, without it going out the photo. Now you see it pushes me out the photo when I try to move it. So I can only zoom in. What the fuck is them hands doing? I sat here for like 10 minutes trying to figure that out earlier. But look how they look. Something about it gives cringe, eerie, reptilian. Get out. Get out vibes. That's what it's giving. Wait, you say and this was 11/22/21, this photo, okay? So we want to make sure we had a date on the record. Say she lives in Cincinnati. This say Kentucky. Places she lived. Overview. You say it's the thumb. It's the thumb. Okay, she studied at Alabama at University of Cincinnati. So at one point she probably did live in Cincinnati. Strange. Okay. Crab hands. It did look so weird, Coco. Like, what is going on with this? Are they even real people? Like, what is happening here? But she said, okay, somebody gonna email me the info they got on the husband. Now, let's go to Stacy page. No, her name is Sharon. Sharon page. Sharon Stacy, the wife of Herman Stacy. The church name is in Sharon's name. It's not in Herman's name. So what that tells me, he's trying to cover up some shit. Why it got to be in her name, I don't know. But let me see if she got that video of the kids at that daddy-daughter dance. Or it looked like a daddy-daughter dance or something. Anybody seen the movies Noah's Ark movie? The actual movie. He says, okay, what else did I write down? I don't think I'm missing it. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check it as soon as I get off live. Let me go back. Said Kenneth getting kicked out of that church. He brought them to the horizon. I think so too. They don't want shit else to do with him. He said Kentucky went to school in Cincinnati. Right. We gotta follow the money on this one. Yeah, I agree. So we need more information on the husband. So her husband, the judge, And she works at a clothing store? But have all those degrees? We're gonna have to look her name up. Definitely is. I gotta find this video of these kids. Who else page did I have up? Anthony Underwood. Kenneth Greer got another page. Okay, I can go back to that one. I don't think this one got nothing on it. One of them got this video. I'm gonna find it real quick. Good night, y'all. Good night. To the ones that's going to bed, because I know it's late for some of us. Makes no sense. Say the video of the kids on Herman page. Okay, because I'm like, one of these pages got it. Because I know I seen it. She got a lot too. But yeah, let me go to Herman page. His name Herman Stacy, y'all. Gotta get it quickly. So we don't lose certain evidences. Federal judge. Okay. That could be a lead to as to how they may get off some shit. That makes sense to me. Coco say, how is an evangelist hope being a sugar daddy working at a family doc? Turn it down. Now I ain't gonna be able to play the music off. Now, what we just looking at is the children. Okay, it's the girls dancing. Most of the fathers are standing around. Hopefully, it shows clearly. Little. Yes, Nikki, I have. I gotta get around to it. I need to read more on that, but I have. So they feel like I've heard a lot of people saying that they feel like the males was just standing around video recording the girls. This probably was some type of masquerade type party thing, because I see a lot of masks on the young girls. I don't see them dancing with their fathers. This probably could have been potentially an auction going on for the children, allegedly. Who the fuck knows? Because they are not dancing with their fathers. It does give weird. It does give something strange going on. Now, could this have been one of the daddy-daughter dances that Jarvis was at on one of them pictures on Shannon Page? Was it Shannon Page? Y'all think it could have been that? Let me pause it a little bit so I can play a little lyric. Say, Kenneth, I believe now he is some type of initiator. Yeah. I don't know. It just give me weird vibes. You say no, that just giving caught. It's giving caught for sure. They got mask on. I mean, I get if it's a thing, but it just seems strange. Like if it's he the one recording it. Makes sense. It makes sense now. Makes sense. We is on his page, so yeah. Damn, it exited off. Why? It still say it's sharing. Carla, yeah. You say the same thing. It's definitely giving cult. Mm. Yeah, better church. And the music they playing, y'all go ahead and listen to it when y'all can, because I can't play it. Or they gonna flag me, but definitely ain't giving church event. That's what I think it was, Nikki. Some type of masquerade, because they had a mask on. You know how they would do at a so-called Illuminati ceremony? Where they go have them freak offs and they screw each other with masks on. It's giving that. It's giving auction. Yeah, I see it keep freezing up. I don't know why I keep freezing up, but y'all just go look at it when y'all get the chance. Cause it ain't freezing on my screen, but I can see it's freezing up on YouTube. So say my husband says I have stranger danger. These people are, yeah. Once you know, you know. See some of the masks. Maybe y'all can see it a little. I don't know. It's just like, why y'all standing around? Like, what is the point? Don't make no sense. So we got that. I'm trying to see, was there anything else I'm missing? Anything else? I heard that King violated his tether on January 9th. Remember when he claimed that he had to be in a house by 9 p.m.? I heard that King violated his curfew time. So that kind of changes things too. If he violated on January 9th, then that will mean he should be a suspect for sure. Have anybody in the chat heard that? Anybody that catch this replay heard that? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to continue to do my deep dives and searching in the meantime, and keeping my ear to these YouTube streets, TikTok streets, and everywhere else. Okay. Who is Cortez? Okay. Being says any police contact will violate. He spoke of it on the stand. Okay, but did you hear about him violating his? Yeah, I do remember him saying that would be a violation. But has anybody heard that he was late going in that night? Well, this is his record right here. It says domestic violence, knowingly assaulting a pregnant person. This is right here. He took a plea for it. Date of sentence 10/19/21. They say this is active, so this must have been a reason that he was on probation. That's what I'm thinking. It says it's active right here. Cordell Wright. Yep, it says right here. Cordell Wright. Say he said they violated him because the police came to talk to him regarding Naziah. Okay, so that might not be factual, Nikki. That might not be factual because I did not hear him say that he violated his time. He indicated and reiterated that he needed to be in the house by 9 p.m. So that tether will be his alibi. Either you was in the home or you wasn't at home. And if you wasn't at home and you committed perjury on the stand, then that's a whole nother thing. Yep, y'all. So he definitely don't have a problem. That wasn't his first offense either with domestic violence. It was another one right here back in 2007, domestic violence offense again. And Washington County. He did assault with a dangerous weapon. Domestic violence again. This might be the same one. 2019. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. Well, it's saying that one is inactive, but it's active at the same time. So I wonder if that's probation. He said, I thought because he wasn't supposed to be around JB. No, it was because he had a tether on and he wasn't supposed to have no police contact. He says, I thought Church of God in Christ were Pentecostal. Dancing is out, gay is out, drinking is out, cursing is out. These people playing in our face and God's face. Yeah. Kojic definitely don't play that, supposedly. He said, and that will definitely come out in court if he was late. It sure will. Say if this trial isn't televised, I might gotta fly in person. So the conclusion here is we got a lot of different agents that has been around Naziah, the Harris family, ones that are willing to sacrifice their freedom, ones that like to scout for spectrum individuals to create a cult-like pedo ring. We got the pastor in cahoots with Kenneth, Evangelist Kenneth. Okay. We got Annette Harris that is okay with pedos around her children and grandchildren. We got them wanting to cover for each other, but I think Kenneth might have put an end to all of that. What else? We got a lady named Kathy and her husband that's suspect at this point. We got them auctioning off children, what it looks like, what it appears to be. So those babies didn't stand a chance at a normal life. These dudes need to go heal. Hurt little boy inside. They got mommy issues. Coco says on the stand, he said he had to be in by 9 unless he knows how to get around it. He is a criminal, and jail teaches people to be better criminals. Yeah, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I looked up another guy. Who did I look up? What was his name? I was trying to look up Anthony Johnson, but I don't think he necessarily had a record. I don't think he did. We seen Kenneth Greer's record, but I was looking up somebody else because I'll be looking up all their names to make sure. I don't think Kenneth is compliant as of today. Do know that. Well, I guess I could show y'all this because I looked up the church. And the church is called, they got it as Divinity in Motion. They got it as Divinity in Motion, but the address is right here. This is the church address. That Burlingame. That's the what they call it? The Shalom. The Shalom Church of God in Christ Incorporate. So I looked that up, and that's pretty much in his wife's name. Somebody said something earlier. What was it? What did you say? What did you say? Somebody in the comments. I can't remember. Can't remember. Oh, I did say I was going to show y'all that Kim Worthy article before we get off here. Say no bullshit. I know a guy whose tether wasn't tight enough. He slipped it off his ankle and put it on the teddy bear. He was outside all day, every day. Damn, I still think King may be involved because he knew Jarvis was messing with Naziah. They were having sex at the shop, right? Out in the open. So I think they used the missing children flyers as advertisement to sell kids. That could absolutely be it. You got a good point right there. Because you know they do everything in plain sight. Kim Worthy and violations are held in probation or parole file, not court, unless they are charged with something new, they have to go to court. Well, if he violated, can't his probation officer get him locked up? Why is it not searching? Say, did Kenneth ever come back to do his part 2 of Lies with Miss Parker? I don't know. I know Kenneth. I think Kenneth Greer. Is it Kenneth Greer supposed to come over there? I think. Say, I'm sorry, but I don't believe King locked up for police contact. It's rare that you get locked up for being questioned by the police unless you're being investigated. Okay, so he could be absolutely being investigated or part of something, some crime. That's what we own. I think I might have had that article up on my phone. Because right now I don't see it. I don't know. You say new Kenneth. Okay, new Kenneth tomorrow, Miss Barker. Okay. Say the evangelist said he had to go. All right, but he said he'll come back. Yeah, well, we gonna definitely tune into that. You say what I just sent you gonna make your mouth drop. Girl. Let me hurry up and get off here. Say I'm gonna be so heartbroken if we don't hear that these people are going to jail. I'm with you, Aries. I'm with you. I was trying to find y'all that article, but don't think I see it, and I don't know the actual address. So I'm gonna have to come back with that. Mm. I'm mad I don't see that. Let me see if it's on my phone. BGC is a dating site that Kenneth claimed he met Florentino on. It's a gay dating site. Oh, it's on Medium. Medium. See. He said they can, but records are held in the office at probation or parole till they rack up enough to get the jail sentence for a time. Okay. All right, Aries. She said she headed to a water park in the morning for her baby girl. Y'all have fun. That sounds so fun right now. It's cold where I am. Enjoy it. Be safe. I'm just about to share this article. I found it. And then we can get up off here. We still got to come back and talk about Lady. Because I got some things to say about that. And whatever else we find. But it says, a tangled web of lies, deceit, and police corruption leaves Derek Lee Cardello Smith still fighting for his freedom inside the Michigan Department of Corrections. This was in July 29, 2024. Let's try to make sure this is the one. I ain't see Kim's name in here. I don't think this is the one. Let's see. Man, that wasn't even the one, y'all. In Detroit. Right. I know it's with his name though, Cardello Smith, but I'm looking for a specific article. To cover up Diddy's rape. So P. Diddy, Kim Worthy, and Detroit police framed Cordero. So I guess she was working with P. Diddy and DPD to frame this particular person. But I just thought that was odd. Hey, Lady T. If he's still in jail, that would mean he's been in there well over 90 days. Hey, thank you. Yes, we in New York. Oh, indoor park. Okay, thank you for continuously exposing these creeps. Thank you for being the support. Gotta say the children. She said they checked Frog Pond today in Ypsilanti, and she's not there. Did I miss something? They checked the Frog Pond for who? Okay, so this says self-made princess Justice for Desire. Thank you. She put that in the comments. Absolutely. And I haven't forgot. I know that y'all sent me some stuff in the email. I have not forgot. So, okay, so this says P. Diddy and Kim Worthy, Detroit police framed Cardello Smith to cover up Diddy's rape. Okay, say this was published 11/11/2024. So take Derek Lee Cardello Smith at his word. and he has a story better than making a murderer. Smith says that in 1997, he was graped by Sean Diddy Combs, and later he was set up on 2 grapes. He is currently serving a sentence on both grapes. One person is deeply involved in all 3 incidents. Smith tells me her name is Kim Worthy. Worthy is the Wayne County, Michigan prosecutor in elected office acting to a district attorney. In 1997, Worthy was a judge. Only Smith has much more than his word to back up this tale worthy of a Hollywood movie. He has police reports, recantations, an affidavit from a notorious contract unaliver. All of them suggest that Worthy is a dirty prosecutor who set up Smith and others on false crimes. Worthy's office has denied all allegations. Her communications director, Maria Miller, emailed this statement. Here is the only response. This is a completely unfounded claim. Miller continued, no further comment will be made regarding either of the matters outside of a court of law. All 3 incidents will be heard in a court of law. Smith is currently suing Combs, and both his guilty pleas are being appealed. Let's start with this 1997 police report. That report was written by former Detroit Police Detective Patrick Jackman. It describes the aftermath of the alleged grape of Smith and Combs. Smith said too much attention from some of the ladies, which infuriated Combs, Smith told me. This led to a confrontation in an attempt to defuse the situation. Combs offered Smith a drink, only it was laced. Smith passed out. Combs anally raped him, said Smith, and used a gun to subdue him when Smith woke up in the middle of the attack. And it says later on that night, Smith sought Combs out, beat him with a tire iron until Worthy appeared. What? Later on that night, Smith sought Combs out, beat him with a tire iron, until Worthy appeared. It says in every police report and affidavit, Worthy is mentioned as saying, you better not mess with my investment. Oh, hell, oh, shit now. It says, she then later took custody of the grape kit, Smith said. Likely story, only Smith has affidavits from 2 fellow prisoners, an upstanding member of the community and business owner, George Preston, Warren Evans, currently Wayne County executive, and Robert Ficano, Wayne County government official. All have been submitted to the court where Smith's lawsuit is filed. Combs' lawyers have declined numerous attempts for comment from me, but they did issue a statement in Touch Weekly blasting the lawsuit as frivolous. The allegations in this new filing, like the claims in the lawsuit, are ridiculous and totally false. The notion that some 27 years after the alleged event at issue, and after a court already found his claims unlikely to succeed in the merits, Mr. Cordello Smith just located a key witness who just happens to be incarcerated in the very same correctional facility in which Mr. Cordello Smith resides in. To put it charitably, as implausible on its face as Mr. Cordello Smith allegations that Sean Combs promised to give Mr. Smith 49% of Mr. Combs' assets in exchange for $150,000. Combs' attorney Wolf told Touch Weekly. How long was this? So it is convenient that Smith got affidavits from 2 fellow prisoners at the Ernest Brooks Correctional Facility. One of the affidavits was by Aaron Rogers, who said in an affidavit that he was also set up by Worthy on a rape. Rogers claimed to have witnessed the grape. in the aftermath as well. In the last couple of days, another person has signed a handwritten affidavit, and he is not in jail. His name is George Preston, and he also claims to have witnessed the rape. In Rogers' affidavit, he claimed that Worthy threatened to set Smith up on 2 grapes when she appeared to defend Combs in 1997. And that's exactly what she did, Smith told me. Worse than that, a notorious hitman claims that an investigator in her office worked with a dirty cop to try and kill Smith, and then they set him up on grape. That hitman is Vincent Smothers. Smothers has unalived at least 10 people, including a masquerade on Runyon Street in Detroit on September 17, 2007. He and an associate went into the home of a drug dealer, Big Mike Robinson, and they went in blasting. Only Robinson wasn't the only one there. Before the masquerade masquerade was over, Robinson was one of the 4 people unalive, including a minor. A few hours after the masquerade, a teenager named Devontae Sanford approached the crime scene and made the mistake of telling cops that he knew something about the murderer. Hours later, he was tricked into confessing. Bill Proctor currently runs Bill Proctor and Associates, but previously he spent 4 decades in the local news in Detroit. He attended several of Smothers' hearings, and he followed this case closely. Sanford was jailed for 9 years, and Proctor told me that Worthy's office had to be dragged and kicked until finally releasing him. Meanwhile, Smothers was given a deal where he served 50 to 100 years. Michigan had no death penalty, and he pled guilty to 8 murders. He did not plead guilty to any of the murders on Runyon Street because Proctor told me Worthy felt she had the right guy, Sanford, in jail. Worthy even held a press conference that day. Sanford was released, still trying to justify her incarceration of him. Smothers generally killed drug dealers like Robinson, but he made at least one exception. On December 26, 2007, he killed Rose Combe. Smothers was hired by Rose's husband, David Combe, at a dirty Detroit cop. According to Smith, Combe attempted to hire him first. Smith told me that he was let out of jail in 2007, taken to Combe, who offered to pay him $15,000 to kill his wife. When Smith refused, this turned into a physical altercation. That's when Combe went to Plan B. Smith told me he went to set Smith up on a grape. I think this is almost done. Yeah. Okay. So basically, I feel like the whole point of this is to show that Kim Worthy's office did not share this with Smith in 2001. Basically, to show that she get her hands dirty and she really not to be trusted. Okay. Prosecutors are required to disclose all exculpatory or evidence which helps the defense evidence with the defense. Okay. So that's the whole point of this. If y'all want to go finish reading this, y'all can. In regards to the guy who was supposedly raped by P. Diddy, and it was a whole shabaco going on with Kim Worthy and all of that. Okay. She got her hands in many things. This article was in November 11, 2024, but I believe this happened sometime in 1997. So basically, they saying it go way back with Kim Worthy and her ties with the corruptness of Detroit police and people like P. Diddy in particular. So it's not too far-fetched that she don't want us to continue to, because her attitude about the public still dealing with Jarvis was leave it alone. We already got our suspect. That was her attitude. So I think that when she may have something to do with it, she don't want people to dig, is what I'm getting at. Okay. Coco says, my cousin is a judge in Cleveland. Judges don't usually step down unless she wasn't reelected. That's strange. You say you really have to be hated by people to get outs from your bench, right? She says Nazaria Harris. So that's it, y'all. I'm about to get ready to get off here. Y'all have a good night. Go finish reading the article if you want to. I'm not going to read all of that. Just know Kim Worthy probably shouldn't be trusted. But we just wanted to get that on the record for those that didn't know. And for those that's going to catch this replay, okay, I'll probably try to come back sometime tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for the donations. Thank y'all for liking it, subscribing, sharing it, whatever it is that y'all do. Shout out to everybody that's going to catch this replay again. And I'm done. Anything else y'all need to say in the comments before I get off here? Some of y'all probably done went to sleep. Ms. Erica J, you too. Have a good night. Virgo, have a good night. I'm tired, y'all. Yep, I'm going to check my email. Before I go to sleep. I'm definitely going to check it. But y'all let me know in the comments, like, where should we go with this next? Okay, because we didn't dissected Kenneth. I think I'm going to go back and listen to him. And somebody else said we need to go back and listen to somebody else too. Let me know in the comments. Do we need to go revisit some things? Do we need to go reinvestigate some testimonies? Finish looking into do some background checks or something? I don't know. Timo, thank you. I'm gonna be doing some more deep diving though with these churches. I'm gonna tell you that. Good night. Good night. Y'all have a good one. Guess y'all done for the night. Say good night, SD. Good night. All right, y'all. See y'all soon.